What's up, duelists? I've got some very exciting announcements to make before we get into today's video. The first one is that the European World Championship qualifier, EUWCQ, is happening soon, and Konami, or the people running the event, or both of them, I'm not even sure, they made the incredibly based decision to have the first official Edison Format side event, which is super cool. It's €8 to enter. It's going to be on the same weekend as the EU WCQ. So if you're in the European, area and you're going to this tournament, or maybe you were considering going to this tournament, definitely consider going now because there's a legit Edison format side event, and it sounds base to playing the first legit thing. There's also a GOAT format one. I think the GOAT format one is a little bit more sus. I believe this happens on the Sunday. The Edison happens on the Sunday, and then the Go format one's happening on the Friday. But I think the reason that the Go format one's a little bit more sus is because they are electing to include Cybernetic Revolution in their Go format tournament. And while it does homogenize the format a little bit more, I think CRV Goats is more or less worse, just generally speaking, because you get some crazy shit with like Stein and whatnot. And Cyber Dragon just makes it so every deck's kind of the same and whatnot. So yeah, March 2010 list, Time Wizard, you know what that means. Edison format at EU WCQ. If you're in the European area, go check it out. Go check it out. Okay, today's video. I am playing a really cool brew. It is Quick Draw in combination with Dragons. This list is one that I've been working on for the last few days. I'm not sure exactly how good it is, but I think it has a lot of potential. The biggest potential is that it has 3 Dragos in the main, and I think Drago is very good right now against Vayu, and it's also very good at making sure your OTKs go through. It's also one of the best floodgate monsters against other dragon decks, which is super cool. This deck plays a large number of dragons, plays 13, and that's a lot. So you're able to have enough to consistently reveal to the Drago, basically. You also get to play Quick Draw, Dandelion, Lonefire, Titanial. All these cards are very good. And then the last few monsters I've elected to include are 1 Sangan and 1 Raikou. These are 2 cards that can unbrick opening hands, and that's the reason I've decided to include these 2 monsters. I may make another cut later in this video. I may cut this Foolish Burial for another Raikou, maybe. We'll see. I'm not sold on Foolish Burial. It's the card that I'm trying out today. Also, you've got all these powerful spell cards, Brain, Heavy, Cold Wave, Typhoon, Future Fusion, Book of Moon, all insane cards. Trap lineup, the only thing that's really unique is that we are playing double Starlight Road. I'm going to be committing a ton of monsters to the board. I want to play into every sweeper. I want to be able to play into Mirror Force. I want to be able to play into Torrential. I just want to shove at every point I get. So we are playing double Starlight Road as a way to protect our monsters. One thing that's very devastating in this format is like Titanial, a couple tokens, and a Starlight Road. It's very difficult to deal with that. So I think that that's the reason I'm opting to play 2 here. The sideboard has all the good stuff in Edison. You've got 2 Snowman, you've got 2 DD Crow, 2 Kaiku, 2 Cyber Dragon Gores, of course, for defense, triple Vortex Mind Control for the Raikou decks, and double Dust Tornado. In the extra deck, you got all the standard quick draw stuff. You've got a Trident Dragon, because you can actually make this with Debris and Prime Material, or with Debris and Iron Chain. And then, of course, you've got to have 5-headed and Chimera Tech for your fusions. This deck is super hype. I hope I can get at least 1 win with it. I haven't really played any games with this build quite yet. I've played a couple with the regular Trap Dragon deck, and it wasn't doing it for me in this meta. It felt a little bit too underpowered. I actually kept getting hands that were like not ideal, or my opponent was just sacking me. A lot of the games I played, I must have lost like 3 games to Morphing Jar randomly in the last few days. I'm like, dang, Morphing Jar is insane. But then when I added Morphing Jar to my deck, I would draw it, my opponent would be on 0 cards, and I'm like, dang, Morphing Jar is not that good when you're always winning. So I think it's more of a comeback card than anything. We got a game against Sub69. Also, if you guys didn't catch up on the latest episode of Meta Breakers, that went up on Carpath's channel. If we hit the like goal, we'll upload the next episode to my channel. Definitely go check it out. It was a lot of fun. We played Debris Zombies, which is super cool. Okay, against Seb, I'm going to pick Paper. Nice. We got it. We got the first rock, paper, scissors win. This is exactly what I wanted out of this video, is to win rock, paper, scissors and to have good starting hands like this one's okay. This one's okay. I think we can set the Dandelion. I don't think there's anything wrong with that. I think if we set Dandelion, set Dust Shoot, set Road, and set maybe Typhoon, I'll be okay with this. Dust Shoot can take something if they have like Fire Dog or Shura, so I won't need to book it. The only problem is if they have multiples of that type of card. Ooh, this is ugly. Okay, Icarus Attack. That's going to be against our Starlight. We got to take Dark Grepher here. Yeah. That leaves them with Vayu, 2 Sirocco, Upstart, Icarus. Okay, so this is most likely a hybrid Blackwings deck. They probably play... what's that card? Did they shuffle? They did shuffle their deck. Okay. We're going to gain 1,000, go up to 9,000, and be in an okay spot, I think. Sirocco Attack our set monster is okay for us. We'll get 2 tokens in some time. We have to be careful they don't find Bora. That could be a liability, or that could turn our tokens into a liability, basically. But other than that, I think we're all right. I don't need to Space Typhoon their back row because it's most likely just going to be the Icarus Attack. And I want them to have the Icarus Attack, so they play into Starlight Road, basically. That's where I want them to be, basically. Sirocco Summon is okay. They can attack. What is this? Did they not shuffle their deck? No, they did shuffle their deck. They just drew like this. Okay. Big pressure moment. Big pressure moment. This is bad. This is legit very bad. That's kind of why we took the Dark Grepher to begin with, because they could have a turn like this. If they send Plague... Okay, they sent Bora. That's good. That's good. That's one less Bora in their deck that could pierce over our tokens. Oh, and they're not going to make Armed Wing, so we're going to be left over with 1 token, which is actually quite nice. Very, very nice for us. They didn't want to play too much into a sweeper until they have the Icarus down. I'm a little bit curious why they did this Grepher play first then. But I guess it's just to guarantee they get the Blizzies live. So that's the Icarus Attack, which we knew about. And there's Quick Draw. Okay, so next turn we can make a play with Quick Draw. I think we just set call, set book, and then we're going to take 4,000 down to 5,000 most likely. Or 4,300. But we should be all right. We can save the Typhoon for any new trap card. As long as they don't draw like Dark Arm Dragon, then we should be okay. Even Dark Arm Dragon, I mean, they priority pop, we chain book. Then we don't take lethal damage. We have Starlight Road for the Icarus. I think we're okay. I think we're actually okay. I know it's kind of crazy, but... Okay, there's Vayu. That's something. They're not going to make the Armed Wing. Interesting. So they're going to attack a token. We are going to take 1,700 here. And then 2,000 here. And I think we actually need to leave the token up for defense. And we're most likely going to have to make Turbo Warrior. In any case, we want to end phase call the Dandy. There's no reason not to. There's no reason to do this, but Dandelion. Oh, okay. They're gonna Icarus, sacrificing Vayu, targeting call, and another card, and we're gonna be able to Starlight Road. And this is why we didn't Typhoon the thing. So now we draw for turn. Main phase 1. This should be game? No, it's not quite game. It's pretty close though. It says damn. Yeah, that's why we're playing 2 Starlight Roads. We got to get that free Starlight Road W. We're going to Tribute Summon Quick Draw, get 2 tokens. We can now make Drill Warrior. On their turn, they can make Armed Wing, but that doesn't get over Stardust. They could just make 1 Armed Wing, but we have Book. Okay, I think Drill Warrior is correct. Maybe. Maybe not. You never really know with these types of things. I think the plan is just clear the monsters and put them on one card. And we have Typhoon for the back row. We have Stardust to negate destruction effects. We have Book of Moon to stop Dark Armed if they top deck that specifically. Book of Moon also stops the Blizzy play if they top deck that. And then we could probably pitch Brain to banish Drill. That way next turn we get Dandelion back. And I think Dandelion is a little bit better here than Brain Control. I could be wrong, but I'm just gonna move the call so I remember it's not attached to anything. Cool. Yeah, I think we're in a solid position to win here, which is nice. It's very nice. Our back row really came through for us this game. They're gonna activate Value. That's totally cool. Now they should actually, if they have Dark Armed here, oh, they can't actually do anything with Dark Armed because they have 4 Darks in grave now. So they can't actually summon Dark Armed, which is really nice. That ended up working out really well for us. Cool. Here's Armed Wing. That's totally chill. This can attack the token. And I'm inclined to let it. We're going to get 2 new tokens off the Drill Warrior, so I'm not too pressed about that. There's another back row. End phase, we can Dust Tornado, or not Dust Tornado, Mystical Space Typhoon that. They're thinking about making another Armed Wing. I don't think they should. I think they should keep what they've got going on. Nice. They did top deck the Oppression, but thankfully we were able to Typhoon it. We're going to grab back Dandelion here. And Bottomless is just a nail in the coffin, so we should be able to go ahead and take over this game. Stardust attacks the Arm Wing for 200. And Drill Warrior attacks directly for 24. Next turn they are dead because we can kill both their monsters. And I'm going to pitch Dandelion to banish the Drill, just because next turn we can add back Quick Draw and make a second Drill Warrior and go from there. Nice. This game worked out really well. I think we surprisingly were able to just win with 2 monster cards, which is kind of nice. Blackwing Blizzy the Far North. That's a-okay with me. That does not do anything. They're going to target their guy. Bring it back. Has to be defense. Yep. Okay, they're going to synchro. That's fine. Bionic doesn't do anything. We can save Bottomless for the Armor Master. We book whatever this is. If it's Goyo, who cares? Yeah, we just book it, run it over. No biggie. And we still have lethal. So this is going to be the game. Again, just waiting for the opponent to realize they have lost. Here comes the value activation. This is going to get them the Armor Master, which we banish with Bottomless. Book the Goyo. Drill gets back Quick Draw. We have 5,000 damage at the very least on our next turn. So that's good for us. In the sideboard for this matchup, we don't have much. We just have the 2 Dust Tornadoes, but that should be plenty. Honestly, should be plenty. We could also use Kaiku, I think, because they are playing the Dark Grepher and whatnot. So Kaiku's not bad. We're going to Bottomless this guy. Again, just kind of waiting for the opponent to make their plays. Goyo Guardian's going to attack. We're going to book it. And then they're dead on board. So we should be going to game 2 here in a second. Ideally, in a second, maybe. Perhaps in a second. There we go. Okay, cool. Cool. Nice. He says, "What the fuck, man? You are the strongest." I had a good hand. That was a good hand, but we also played it well. Like, we didn't spend the Space Typhoon when we didn't need to because we had Starlight Road for the Icarus. We, used our Call of the Haunted to try and bait the Icarus. And we were able to win the game with only 2 monsters, just Quick Draw and Dandelion, which is a pretty impressive thing to do, I think. Okay. Dust Tornadoes are coming in. For sure. Snowman Eaters aren't bad. They're not bad. They can definitely come in too. Potentially. We'll see. They're maybes. I kind of like them. Pretty good against Shura. So, Dust Tornado I like over... Brain Control's pretty bad in this matchup. Trap Dust Shoot was good that game, but in general, I don't know how good it is. I might side out Foolish. Although Foolish does turn on the Debris Dragons immediately, so maybe not. Snowman Eater is already another target for Debris, though, so it's kind of whatever. I don't love giving the opponent like the token stuff. Quick Draw is worse in the post-board games because they have Oppression. I think Drill Warrior's the worst card into post-board type back row, but I'm not like super high on like siding them out because they were so good in the last game and I have recency bias. From what I know about Blackwings, I think siding out Foolish Brain, Solemn Judgment is pretty bad, and then we can maybe side out Call perhaps. This could be okay. Let me see. Kaiku's also interesting. Against specifically the Greffer stuff, Kaiku's pretty good. I might bring in a Kaiku over a Wyvern. This is an experimental test. Kaiku over the Wyvern is experimental. If I draw it with Drago, I'm going to be mauled. That's my only dragon or whatever. Only not dragon. But we're experimenting here. We're trying some stuff out. Okay, we're going to go second, which means Black Whirlwind is great for the opponents, and Greffer is also going to be pretty active this early on. We have to be careful of the dragon stuff. Maybe it was right to side out more of the dragon stuff, actually. I just really like Drago. I think Drago can do a good job for us. As long as we save removal for the Sirocco, then I think Drago could maybe take over a game like this. Who knows? Maybe not. Maybe not. Seeing if the opponent is AFK. They're taking quite a while to pick if they want to go first or second. I did win the first game, so they do get to pick. Maybe they've gone. Maybe they've disappeared. What else do I have to plug? Oh yeah, this next weekend coming up, RJ invented a new format called Wave Motion Format. And it's super cool. It's like a limited block constructed format where you have 3 copies of everything in your main set, and then the surrounding sets of it. You have like 2 copies in some surrounding sets, the nearly adjacent sets, and then like 1 copy in the other sets. It's a really cool format, and he had me and a few other duelists on to test out this format. And the first episode of that goes up this weekend, so definitely check out RJ this weekend at his channel to check out his new format. It's a lot of fun. It's a lot of fun, and we spin the wheel and we get to decide which block we want to play with. The one we did this last time had like a lot of link monsters, so I had to learn a bunch of new cards. I was like, I don't know what to do, but thankfully there was like a little bit of spoilers, but my deck has 2 Blackluster Soldiers in it, so thankfully I had some power cards I could rely on. My opponent is gone. Just completely disappeared. This is a sad day. This is truly a sad day. I don't want to leave because it will reflect in my win, but I gotta record this video. Oh, he left. Okay. Sag. That makes me Sag. I think it would have been a fun game to play against this Blackwing deck. I think this is the matchup I kind of wanted to play against. This is exactly what I wanted to test this Drago quick draw nonsense against. But hey, we can get another match as soon as he times out, and then we should be good to go. Another deck that I think this deck is probably pretty good against is the Dragon Turbo decks. Or I don't know how it does against zombies, but I have to imagine Drago's like insane against zombies. And we can loop Drago with Drill Warrior, so we have like infinite Dragos, I guess. Which has got to be pretty good against zombies. I don't think they have a lot of outs to it. And normally Dragons gets walled out by Spirit Reaper, but this deck, we have so many ways to poke through Spirit Reaper between Debris Dragon, make Black Rose, switch it to attack position and kill it, or between the quick draw, dandy, debris, or drill warrior attack directly. And then, of course, we have, you know, all our trap cards, which can help deal with it as well, brain control. And just a few more ways for the dragon deck to deal with Spirit Reaper, which is a really big problem. If you look at the top 4 decks, actually we can take a look at this right now while we're waiting for this to get a timeout. So formatlibrary.com, shout out Format Library, by the way. They have all this cool like tournament write-ups and everything. It's so cool. But one of the coolest ones, where am I going with this? Oh, RBET4 is this. You can go and see all the stats on RBET4 basically. You can see the most played decks. And the most played decks are Blackwing, Diva Zombie, Vayu Turbo, and Gladiator Beast. And against those 4 decks, I think this deck we're playing right now should actually do really, really well. I think it's built to deal with those 2 decks. And it's also, unlike the Trap Dragon deck that's like maining Royal Oppression, expecting a lot of like quick draw or synchro strategies, I think it's got that Royal Oppression factor in the Drago against the meta, because Drago shuts off Geyserus, it shuts off like Goblin Zombie, Plague Spreader, Vayu, all that stuff. But you don't need to play Royal Oppression, which actually hurts your deck against Blackwing. So it's kind of a little bit more tailored to deal with the meta, I think. And that's why I'm electing to go with this build moving forward for Dragons. At least for a little while. Hopefully we're able to get another game and this video can pick back up again. But yeah, if you guys want to check out, you know, tournament write-ups from different formats too, not just like Edison format and stuff, definitely go check out the Format Library website. It's really nice. Jazz has done a great job on it, so pretty stoked to read up on all the tournaments whenever they happen. I've been looking more into other formats. I think one of the formats I really like is actually Critter. I don't know if you guys know Critter format. It's like the Metal Raiders format. It deals a lot with like Sangan and Witch of the Black Forest, and then the starter deck power cards like Regeki and, well, Regeki's not in the starter deck, but you get the idea. I'm gonna play against Blamps. Good luck, have fun, Blamps. I'm gonna pick Paper. He also picked Paper. I'm gonna pick Paper again. Dang, he got us. That's tough. 1-1 in RPS. He's playing 43. Maybe he's playing Glads. Maybe we can test our strategy against Glads. This hand's a little unfortunate. We have drawn our Titanial, which sucks, and we've drawn Drago with no dragons, which also sucks. So this is kind of the downside of playing this deck. We do play 12 other dragons, so hopefully with this Drago we can draw one of them. And then at worst case, we'll be able to run over this Jane. Ideally, I mean, this is a lot of back row. Normally Lightsworn doesn't set that much. One of these is probably Trap Dust Shoot, I'm imagining. Oh. Never mind. Huh. Well, Cold Wave's not great. Here, it's not going to do that much, so we're just going to try to Drago attack. If this can eat a back row, then cool. And if not, then alright, they got us. They're going to bottomless this. That's good. It was going to die anyway, so we got our 1-for-1 trade. Unfortunately, the Jane's going to stick around, but hopefully we'll be able to dust shoot them. They're going to blind the bottomless. That's totally fine. We are going to be able to dust shoot them here and see their hand. Lila, Debris, Avarice. Okay, we got to take Lila, I think. So they have Debris, Avarice, Bottomless. Yeah, we got to cut them off their mills, so the Avarice is least likely going to be live soon. We need time also, and Lila represents the most amount of pressure right now. So they have to return the Lila to the deck. Okay, cool. They are doing that. This guy messaged me. What did he message me? It's okay if I watch your game. Yeah, sure. No reason not to be cool. I mean, a lot of people watch my games. Go for it, bro. All right. Extra deck. You cannot synchro with Jane and Debris Dragon. Okay, he's going to summon the Debris. Going to attack for 1,000. I think that's a poor use of the Debris Dragon, but just wanting to turn up the Jets here is kind of understandable. Especially if they mill a Dandelion, they'll be able to just make an Iron Chain next turn, but I think it's a little bit of a poor use of their card. That still sucks, but at least it will trade with their Debris. Is that something I want to do? I think so. So we know that's bottomless. Yeah, Jane's fucking awkward here because we can't quite... Whatever. It's annoying that we drew a dragon the turn after this too, but I would have... If I had a dragon in my hand, I would have cold waved and But Cold Wave was the draw and not the other stuff. Yeah, we just gotta pass. We just gotta pass, unfortunately. Now they have 2 monsters in the grave. Oh, thanks. That's really nice. That's really nice. Okay. Normally I don't check my DMs, but he was trying to draw my game, and so we're chilling. What is this? That's fucking crazy. Okay. A lot of text here. We're going to take shitload of damage this turn. We're going to drop to 2,000. We're actually in a really bad spot now. You know what would be the best thing possible? Dandelion right now. That would be so good. Dandelion would be the best possible draw. That's not good. That's not a good draw. Thankfully, they're no longer milling, so Pot of Avarice is most likely going to be off the table for a while. We have to book this. It is unfortunate, but it is what we must do. They have another Thestalos. Jesus Christ. Okay. And now we're just dead lost, I think. Is he really going to roll till he hits 1 or 2? Okay. He's going to hit that guy. Raikou could get us out of this. That's not going to do it. That was really unfortunate. Damn. He said GG. Yeah. I mean, it wasn't really a game where there was much interaction to be had, but sometimes it's just like that. Sometimes you just brick. Especially in decks like this. It's very possible to brick like that. Okay, against his deck, he has Thestalos. That's fucking annoying. What do we want against his deck? He has Lila. That's annoying. He has Jane. Okay. I like Snowman Eater from what we saw. It stunts aggression pretty well. Kaiku is probably good. Like some amount. I actually don't really want to side. I feel like our main deck's really good against him. Cold Wave might be bad though. I think Cold Wave's pretty bad, and then we can probably side out one of our other cards here. Starlight Road seems good. Call the Haunted seems good. A lot of our cards seem good. I think what we'll do is we'll just put in a Snowman. And then just run it back. Just try to win. Thestalos is not very good against us because we have a lot of high value discards. Okay, this hand is kind of cool. We can set up turn 1 Darkness Metal Prime Material, and I'm kind of inclined to do that. It's either that or we just like Foolish Dandelion. But I think Prime Material is so good in this matchup. He has DD Crow, okay. So he's going to try to Crow the Prime Material. Which is fine. We'll special summon Red Eyes. Activate the effect. It doesn't target, they're going to chain Crow. That's okay. We'll special summon out Drago. End phase, reveal Drago. And pass the turn. Got our nice little +1. We are down a card, and now much more vulnerable to removal because Prime Material got banished, which is unfortunate, but why are you setting before activating? This is just poor sequencing, in my opinion, but that's fine, I guess. And of course they mill a fucking Dandelion. God damn. That's insane. Okay. Well, the situation has gotten worse. They have Mirror Force in their 43 card deck in their opening, which I'm assuming they must have, right? Now they're setting another card, Summoning Card Trooper. That's ugly. Okay. So they're going to mill 3. Hit a Treeborn. Wow, 2 high value mills out of potentially the 3 they're playing, which is very lucky for them. They're going to get a +1, but we can just bring him back with Red Eyes. I'm not worried. You draw. You draw off Trooper. It is mandatory to draw a card off of Trooper. And then we're going to take our turn. Okay, Solemn is interesting. Let's see that Torrential Tribute. Let's see it. Bottomless. Okay. That's fine. Let's just attack a token. No need to summon this Drago, I don't think. I think we can hold off on summoning it. That's a Dust Shoot that they can't activate. Yeah. 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 I shouldn't be losing this game. Let's be real. He's gonna try to bring back his Treeborn too, I know it. Yep. Alright. Here comes Thestalos. Caius. Okay, we Solemn this. Stops the Caius. And next turn. Wow. Okay. This is insane. Oh my fucking god. Why am I losing to this shit? Ah. I guess it's understandable. Fucking hell, man. Maybe I should have foolish the Dandy knowing he had Crow. I try to give people the benefit of the doubt, but you know what? Here we are. He shuffled back his Dandelion and his Treeborn Frog too, which is fucking hilarious. That's okay. He can Soul Exchange my Red Eyes. Soul Exchange resolves. You already normal summoned. Highest this turn. So yeah. This is insane. This is insane. Yeah. Yep. Yepers. I may or may not play the rest of this game out. Kappa. That was a crazy turn. And not in a good way, unfortunately. Oh, they're gonna Wind Blast me. This in response to the effect. No, okay. Stand by phase. Okay. Thumbs up. Alright, well, in that case, I'll just set Torrential and pass. We know their last card is... We don't know their last card. Okay. They're going to pass. We're going to draw Red Eyes. I don't really want to give them a chance to do anything. Dust Shoot me, so I'm going to Drago attack for 19, and then end phase lose the Drago. Okay, first off, you control a card. Second off, I control Drago. No light or dark specials. Read your cards. Read your cards, please. Read your cards. And then read my cards, please. God. It's so tilting. Actually play the game. We're here to play the game, my guy. We're here to play the game. Okay, we drew our own Dust Shoot, which is something. We're going to activate it. Look at their hands. Take the threat. They have Cyber, Treeborn, Gores, DD Crow. I think with their hand we want to take Treeborn. Actually, Treeborn, yeah. Treeborn, so that leaves them with Crow, Sidra, and Gores. I should have played against the other guy. I should have played against KCW3. Regret. Regret. No longer regret. This has been a game. You know what? This has been a game. We're going to be able to send all of our stuff from this point. We did add that Kaiku, didn't we? I guess we'll send a second Drago, and then we'll send... Wait, did we not add a Kaiku? Oh, we just banished the Wyvern. That's why. Okay. Okay, 4, 5. End phase, we can activate Wyvern. Special summon out Red Eyes Darkness Metal, unless he wants to crow it. Oh, okay, he's gonna let that happen. Cool. Well, I'll just be happy with my 1 Red Eyes then. I don't need to summon 2. I don't need to play into brain control or any crazy shenanigans. DD Crow, viewing opponent's graveyard, target my other Red Eyes. Sure. That's fine. I do feel bad because I was like, read my cards, but then I realized half these cards have erratas. So now I'm like, not only am I saying read my cards, but I'm also saying go look up the erratas too. But hey, here we are. I think we win the game in the next turn. Yeah, that's pretty much guaranteed. We just Red Eyes, bring back, I think, Wyvern, banish for the Red Eyes in hand. Doesn't target. You have double Crow? What is he going to banish? Okay. So now we can't summon the other Red Eyes, but that doesn't really matter. This is lethal damage, and we know the last card is Gores. So that ought to be that. That'll be that, and we can get another game. Switch to attack mode. This is 68. Yeah. Yeah. Next game. Next match. Next match. You still control a card, and I still control Drago. This is the same position. This is the same position. I'm not gonna play anymore against this guy. I'm gonna go find a different game. I don't want to play against that guy anymore. I'm sorry. Shit, man. I feel bad. And he had rating too. Like, that's why I accepted him over the other guys, because he had 300 rating points. I assumed maybe you have dueling book rating, you know how to read card. Maybe not. Maybe we're just gonna not play that game out. Okay. We're gonna play against Sir Cult. In all actuality, in all realisticness, we should have lost that match if he was playing even remotely competently. So, just food for thought. Something to keep in mind when playing or when reflecting on this deck. Okay. Opponent starts off with a set monster. We have a couple of options. I'm not sure what the best one is. Interesting. Getting Dandelion is really good for us here. So I think I might go Loamfire into Dandelion. And attack the set. And I'm going to leave the second Loamfire in the deck. I think this is the right play. Now, I'm not certain, but I think this is the correct play. If they have D-Prison, they're going to Fiendish Chain my Dandelion. That's not a good look. That means that that's most likely a Raikou. I think. Or it's something Dandelion can run over and they have a Caius. Fiendish Chain. Normally played by aliens and sometimes zombies because they can Bionic pitch it back. Okay. This being the case, I think it is still set to. If they have Raikou Caius, we're going to lose a lot of shit, but this is the best play into Raikou Caius, I think. And they're going to lose their Fiendish Chain. So here's the Raikou. That's going to hit the road, which sucks. Don't get me wrong. Yeah, it is zombies. Okay. With multiple Fiendish. And here's the Caius. Okay. So the reason this is okay is because we can chain bottomless. They're actually going to lose the... they're going to lose the Fiendish Chain as well. So our Dandelion did get a card out of them, which isn't too bad. Unfortunately, we don't have it for our quick draw or our debris, which is the shitty part of all of this. But overall, I'm okay with this outcome, I think. I need them to not Book of Life something, because they're foolish. That's good. The more they commit now is actually good. I want them to put stuff into play so I can field nuke them. Okay, they're not gonna do that at all, and we top deck this second Lone Fire, so that's great news, I think. I'm not sure. I think from here we will go Dandelion again. This isn't bad. It's either Dandelion again or we go Titanial now. But they have nothing in play. Titanial would trade with... They wouldn't set it back row unless it was real. And we've only seen 2 Fiendish, so... We'll just Lone Fire. I think just getting another Dandelion is fine. I think it's better to get Dandelion here. Just because it turns on our hand. Yes, I know. Titanial is in the deck. That's a problem. But what can we do? What can we do? There's 31 cards in our deck. There's a very high chance we don't draw Titanial. So I think just getting Dandelion is better for our hand the way it is. Here's the second Zombie Master. Okay. So they can pitch Plague. This is actually really bad. This is actually the worst case scenario. For us. That's okay. Yeah, this is really bad. I didn't think they would be playing. They had to have a second Zombie Master, and they had to have specifically Plague in hand already. This makes Revive King, yep. And then we're going to take a shitload of damage if they want to Mizuki back and make another 6-star, or they can just not do that. You know, they could just Mizuki back Zombie Master and... Oh, that's cool too, I guess. Crazy. Alright, we're going to take a lot of damage. That's a fucking problem. Damn, dude. That really sucks. Second Zombie Master, multiple Fiendish Chains. Looks like he's equipped for the mirror match a lot. I think Zombie Master is obviously very good in the mirror, and the Fiendish Chains are obviously very good in the mirror. No Gores, no. Main phase 2, he can bring back his Zombie Master with Mizuki if he wants to. I would be happy to do that. He could also bring back Plague and make a Stardust, which is the worst possible for us. It means we just lose unless we find specifically Red Eyes. Okay, they're not going to do that. That's good. Hell yeah. Okay, this worked out like better than possibly expected, I think. This is going to bring out Dandelion. We're going to synchro into Black Rose and try to blow up the field. Okay, we get 2 tokens. Now, we can make a synchro. They'll be able to make a synchro on their turn. They'll be able to make Bionic, but they won't be able to do it with a card in hand. They'll also be able to bring out Revived King Hades and make an 8-star if they want to. I think the best plan for us is actually to make Turbo Warrior. Because Turbo Warrior beats every synchro, right? No, wait. Maybe not. No, it doesn't. It's only when it declares an attack. Okay. This might have been a bit of a choke. We shall see, I suppose. Let's go drill then. Let's go drill and just attack for 24. This could have been bad. We'll see. We'll see. It depends on what they draw. But I think we're okay here. I think we're okay. They do get to see that we are on Red Eyes Wyvern. But here's Mizuki for the Revived King. We knew that was coming. They're just going to attack the token. Okay, that's super fine. I'm super cool with that. Standby phase, we get drill. We can't. This gets to add back the, I think, debris. You can't. I think it's either debris or dandy. It's got to be dandy. You can't. Do you need help? EdisonFormat.com for all your rulings needs. Or you can join the FL or Edison Format Discord and ask a judge yourself. Give the ruling. Okay. You know what? I'm feeling generous. I'm feeling generous. One moment. I will link you. Okay. We're going to go to the rules. We're going to go to the individual card rulings. You know what? That's fine. Drill Warrior. First, then a monster activates to your hand. Or then it adds a monster to your hand. So you can't activate stuff like Torrential Tribute. Here you go. Here's the ruling. Here's a link. Yep. Okay. You good? Can we continue? Jesus fucking Christ, man. Okay. All right. This is it's tough, man. It's tough. And I want the format to grow. But like, why are you arguing with me? I'm the guy. I'm the YouTube guy. I'm the fucking one running the channel. You don't. I'm not perfect with rulings. I get that, but this one's like a day one ruling. This is like you should know this. Come on, Sir Cult. Holding up the video because he wants to double check my ability to copy paste a ruling. This is the same ruling for Torrential Tribute as Bottomless Trap Hole, obviously, because these are both cards that you activate in that same summon window. You get the idea. You can't Bottomless or Torrential Drill Warrior when it's coming back because it comes back and then adds a monster, and they can't respond to the second part of the effect or whatever with Bottomless or Torrential. It's a weird ruling. I get it. If you don't know how it works, then that's totally understandable. But for the most part, generally speaking, yeah, you get the idea. We can actually Foolish Red Eyes Darkness Metal here and bring it back in the M phase. But the issue with that is now we know they have Bottomless Trap Hole. So it's possible I should have got back Debris Dragon here as a way to bait that. But then we can't actually Foolish and bring it back this turn anyway, even if we get back Debris Dragon. So, bit of a misplay because I'm focused on this guy taking forever. And I don't think Pitch Dandelion is going to lose us any games here anyway, because we just, we attack for 12, and then on their turn they can only clear one token. Next turn we can just make the same play. Unless they stack for Plague, in which case... Good. Can we continue? I'm going to give him like a few more minutes. Maybe like 1 more minute. And then I'm going to leave this game and go get a different one. It's been a frustrating match, to say the least. Not match, but just a frustrating day. It's been a frustrating day. All things considered, it's been a good day. Because, you know, we got the first Edison Format whatever coming up. First official, Konami official Edison Format tournament. That's pretty hype. But at the same time, I've had a few opponents who are, you know, that's just the way it is sometimes. It's just the way it is. It's just the way it goes. I am screaming into the void right now. I'm just sitting here screaming into the void. Said 1 sec. About 3 minutes ago. Now 4 minutes ago. Big lag. Okay. Can we continue? DB lag. It says hard like, you're not lagging, bro. You're not lagging. If you can type messages, you're not lagging. Try refreshing. It might just be bugged because you can type. Bruh. Okay. This is very confusing. This is very confusing. This is like a David Lynch film. Like a moment that wouldn't make sense if it happened outside of reality. It's like a dream. We live inside a dream. You know what I mean? Like, this isn't even real right now. This opponent who can type perfectly fine and send messages is saying he's lagging. Can you go, please? Or at least refresh the page. My goodness. I'm so stubborn. I have such a winner's mindset. Like leaving the last game like pained me. Having to leave 2 games because my opponents are like this. My goodness. Looks like they have left. Never to return. A sad day. When you see this little timer clicking down, you're like, dang. Sad day. He may never come back. We may never hear from this guy again. But yeah, I think I misplayed here. I should have grabbed debris. Especially after knowing about the bottomless. But assuming I didn't know about bottomless, I think it's better to grab dandy. I guess if they have solemn, I could lose immediately. Yeah, plays around solemn. Wait, has he used solemn? No. So yeah, plays around solemn. Dang. That's tough. Sir Calt. Hopefully he learns the rules. Hopefully he understands the rulings for now. Perhaps that will help him if he goes to the EUWCQ Edison Format Event. He will know now that he can't bottomless a Drill Warrior coming back. And really it's about the lessons we learned along the way. This was a deep feeling of depression watching this timer click down. This was like not a happy moment in my life. I just want to play a fucking game of Edison Format. We're going to go try and play one. We're going to try Edison Format, please. Please. Just, that's all. Just please. Smethin. Good luck, Smethin. All right. We're going to bring against Smethin paper. Nice. Okay, we get to go first. It's all I care about in life. It's going first and Edison format. Those are the two things that lead to happiness. This hand's fucking great, actually. This hand's fucking phenomenal. Okay, summon Drago, set road, set bottomless, end phase, reveal, wyvern, and pass. Locking out the dark monsters. We have road to protect from storm. This is my happy place. Drago with a road behind it. That's my happy place. And if you think I'm not summoning this wyvern too, you're absolutely fucking wrong. I am 1000% summoning it here. And I'm attacking into everything. And, oh, nice Icarus attack. That's a good one. Let's go ahead and Starlight Road that. Let's go ahead and just end this game right now. Yeah. Let's go ahead and replay, attack directly. You're going to take 6,200 and the game is over. Like, the game is just over from here. The cool thing about all this is we get to reveal Red Eyes, and they're never really going to know what deck we're on. They're not going to know about the Dandelion Prime Material combination. You have a Vayu in the grave. That's cool. That's a cool monster to have in your grave. This is why we play double Starlight Road into the meta. Because you just win. It just wins the game. If this card ever resolves, it's a win con. You saw it in the first match, and you saw it in this match. Nice Icarus. Just go to the next one. Yeah, exactly. Again, Snowman is good. Again, Dust Tornado is good. That's where we want to be. I'm going to side out exactly how I sided out the last time, which, if I remember correctly, was Brain, Solemn, Dust Shoot, Wyvern. No, I left in the Wyvern. What else did I side out the last time? You know, now I don't remember. Might have been, it was either a quick draw or a wyvern. I think the quick draw stuff is worse, so I'm going to side that out. And we'll just do this. And this should be good. This should be good. Maybe Cold Wave sucks. But probably not. Because if we can Cold Wave and then have, like, you know, things happening. I could bring in a Kaiku over a wyvern again. We could try that randomly. I just don't think it's necessary. I just don't think it's going to be a necessary thing. Winning the rock, paper, scissors there was goated. Getting to resolve Starlight Road was a great feeling. This card is so sick. I actually have a Japanese collector's rare one, and it looks so cool. It's one of the coolest looking cards I own, actually. Like, top 10, easy. And we get to draw it again. Hell yeah. God, I love Starlight Road. I'm going to play more with this card because it just lets me Unga Bunga into back row. Here is Allure of Darkness. That's totally okay. Vanishes Sirocco. So we still don't know if it's like a Vayu deck or a what type of deck it is. Oh, that's a lot of back row. Well, let's just play our cards. I think I sided out Call last time, not the other card I was thinking of. End phase Icarus. Let's see if they have it. They don't. Wow, okay. That's crazy. Damn, dog, that's crazy. Maybe I should have set Wyvern to play around whatever, but it's okay. Nice. We get to go. We get to flip this Raikou. This guy's going to go after back row. Actually, yeah, we're going to go after back row. If that was a Raikou, they would have flipped it. 1000%. Nice. Oh, hell yeah. That's what I'm fucking talking about, dude. That's what I'm fucking talking about. Their set monster's got to be another Vayu, right? So, I think we just poke it with the Raikou. Oh, it's a Kalut. Okay. Huh. Interesting. In that case, we will call the Drago and try to run it over. Okay. He comes out. If they have bottomless, they got me. They didn't do anything. Let's go ahead and dust their last back row. Chain Icarus. Doesn't matter. We got the road again. And that's why we play two. We'll go 19 direct, and then 2500 direct. And that should be the game. End phase, reveal the wyvern, pass the turn. They should have end phase Icarus us. That actually is on them. There's no reason they shouldn't have end phase Icarus us. Pain indeed. More back row. Shit, man. All right. Well, we know he's on D prison. We know he's probably on bottomless and stuff. Don't really want to summon the wyvern. We have lethal already, so let's just run up with the Drago. 1900 there, 200 from the Ryko. He's going to show us his Dark Arm. GG's. That's why we're playing this deck. You guys see it now. I'm going to get another match. That was exactly why I think this deck is good right now. Is the way it plays into Black Wings with double Starlight. People get too cute with their fucking Icarus attacks like he did. Immediately punished. I'm going to pick Rock this time. I got paper scissors earlier. I'm not getting paper scissors again. Exactly. That's why we switch it up like that. That's why we switch it up. 6 cards extra deck, 41 card main deck. Okay. I know what you're talking about. I know what you're doing. So the obvious shit is this guy, book heavy, and road. End phase we reveal debris and then pass. We have book to interrupt any sort of like test tiger play, and then we have road in case they manage to get through this, which looks like they're not going to be able to. Drew our second road, also cool. I'm going to keep this one in hand because there's a chance I might want to heavy storm clear everything. You cannot. Yep. You cannot. Cool. Main phase 2. Now that we know they have Gores, that's kind of good for us. What do I want to do? I could set Sangan. If they're playing Glads, then they can attack into this. The only thing that I can think of that plays 6 extra deck monsters is Glads here. 6 Samurai United. I'm sure, man. That's fine. Spirit. Okay. Go nuts. They have Grandmaster? They do not. Okay. Cool. Well, we can synchro search another guy, which is cool. So, I might just do that. I think I'm going to try to flip the Heavy Storm and see if they have Road, though. Or maybe not. Maybe it is just right to synchro. They could have Royal Oppression. We'll flip Sangan first. Nothing from the opponent. Crazy that this deck would be playing Gores. I think that's interesting. Normal the debris. If they have book for the debris here, that's pretty good. Because that'll kill our Drago as well. But they don't know that. Alright. I'm going to synchro into Black Rose and not use the effect. Just going to use the effect of Sangan. This is going to go find us ourselves a second Debris Dragon, I believe. Just so we have something to reveal to the Drago. Go to the battle phase. Black Rose will attack. They're going to Mirror Force, and we're going to Starlight Road. Special summon out Stardust Dragon. Damn, Starlight Road, baby. They take 19. They take 38. And then they take lethal. Cool. Oh, compulsory. Sure. We'll set the second Starlight Road. Lol. Then end phase will reveal the debris that they know about. Pass the turn. They can summon another monster. Blind Typhoon on my road. You got it. You got it. Rhoda. Yeah, totally fine. They'll be able to draw 2, but we have book, and it should just be that. I'll see how this could think. If we book the hand, we have guaranteed kill, right? Yeah. Chain to united effect. We'll book the hand. This way, if they find Grandmaster, they can't summon it. And if they find more back row, we just heavy storm and kill them. So, cool. That was fun. Also, if they have Starlight Road, we can brink on the Stardust. And yeah, nice. Double Starlight Road, ladies and gentlemen. It's just fucking saying. The video picked up. The video picked up. That's all I'm gonna say. Is things got better here. Things got better for sure. Okay, against this deck, I love Dust Tornado. Obviously, it's super fucking good. Starlight Road is interesting. I don't know if it's good enough to have the 2, but I'm kind of on board for 2. This matchup could be really bad for us, actually, now that I'm thinking about it. One of the ways we can make it better is... I don't know. I think just leaning into the Black Rose nuke is going to be really good. So I want to bring in the Snowman Eaters just to have extra Black Rose targets. We will cut... Trap Dust Shoot, I think, is bad. We will cut... Foolish seems important. Sanguine seems important. Drago doesn't seem like it's the best here. We're going to cut 1. Drill Warrior seems fucking insane against this deck. Bottomless Deep Prison all seem good. Torrential seems good. Actually, is Torrential good? Yeah, Torrential's good. Mirror Force. Okay, we'll cut 1 Starlight Road. And then I think the last cut I want to make is Book of Moon. I don't think Book of Moon is going to be that good for us. I say I was side decking. He says relax. That's funny. Oh, I am relaxed. Look at this hand. Nothing says relaxed like Heavy Storm Future Fusion. Okay, get your counters. Get your counters, Samurai Boy. Get your counters. We might be fucked if they have Road. But you know what they say. It's a Starlight Road video. It's a Starlight Road video. Do they have it? Do they have it? You got it? You got Road? You got it? Maybe they don't got Road. That's all I'm saying. Maybe they just don't got Road. Maybe they don't got Road. Maybe the game's over. Do you have your Road? Question mark? Do they have their Road? That's the real question. I see. Your silence is telling. I am curious. Maybe I should be playing 3 Starlight Road. Kappa. No, I think 2 is plenty, but... Oh my, this is kind of mean. I'm being a little bit mean, but you know what? It's a Starlight Road video. If he doesn't have his Road, then obviously you got to get the fuck out of the video. Let me go to the next match. We'll declare the effect of Heavy Storm, reminding him. I'll give him the question mark and to relax. Question mark. Relax. You gotta give them a little taste of what they gave for you. XD. Toxic as fuck. This video is cursed. This video is cursed. I don't even know if I can upload this shit. It's so bad. It's such a bad video. Oh my goodness. Yeah, he went AFK. Well, looks like a perfect time for me to end this recording. Thanks everyone for tuning in. It's gonna be a blast playing double Starlight Road decks in the future. I think it's a good meta for it. I could be wrong, but I just want to slam my guys into back row, and I think this is a great deck for doing it in. In any case, leave a like, subscribe if you aren't already. Let me know what you want to see next, of course, in the comments below, and I'll see you guys next time. Peace.